Yeah, if I was hoping that you were sitting right next to Mom, because she was wanting to, what she wanted me to do, I don't know if you could do this if you have 1,000 followers, but she wanted me to pull you and your mom in on dual live on my screen and speak to you and your mom. It's okay. So we're just going to pass some messages over to your mom, okay? See, I need coffee too. I love you guys, my fellow coffee drinkers. Drink a cup for me, right? I'll get mine when I'm done. So, well-deserved cup of coffee. All right, so here's the deal. Let's pass on some messages to Mom. I was just going to say that. I love you too, sweet, genuine love. Thank you so much, and it was such a beautiful thing. Thank you for allowing me to record that with you. I greatly appreciate that, and I look forward to building a relationship with you, especially a cool friendship. That definitely is something I will never, ever, ever forget. Please message me. I would love to speak with you a little bit more. So thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, that was the most extraordinary thing I've ever heard of in my entire lifetime. So thank you. You did that too. So I just want you to know that you did that too. All right. So here's the deal. Yes, I'm going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to put a snip of it on my channel here, and then I'm going to put it on YouTube. If you click that link tree again in my bio, all right, it'll take you right to my YouTube channel. Or if you end up on my YouTube page, if you end up on my website, you can click right at the top and go right to my YouTube page. But I have everything. YouTube is linked right to my TikTok too. I'm in shock, and I love you too. I think it's beautiful. Thank you for allowing me to have that space to learn about a new gift within myself. So thank you. What a beautiful thing. So here we go. Joanne, back to Grandma. All right. She wants to talk about Mom. There's a blanket. I don't know if it's on the back of a couch. I don't know if it's on the back of a lazy boy, but there is a blanket at Mom's house that Grandma wants to talk about. The blanket belonged to Mom. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll post it later tonight. There's a blanket that Grandma wants to talk about, and I think it was like Grandma's blanket, or it's a blanket from the family or something, but she wants to talk about that. No. Thank you. She wants to talk about the blanket. So there's, I don't know if it's a family blanket, but there's a blanket on the back of Mom's couch, or there's a blanket in Mom's lazy boy that she wants to talk about. I see it like draped over the back of the couch, or it's draped over the back of the like lazy boy. Thank you so much. You're the bomb, Diggity. Oh, I freaking Freya love you. Freaking fracking. My sister made my mom a blanket with her picture on it. It is that. That's exactly what we're talking about. That is it. My sister made my mom a blanket with her picture on it. Maybe that, but she doesn't own anything from her, unfortunately. No, that's it. That's exactly what we're talking about. She's acknowledging this blanket that's on the back of... Oh my God, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. So Grandma came forward for Joanne, and Grandma was talking about a blanket. I said, I don't know what this is, but she wants to talk about a blanket that's on the back of the couch or the back of a lazy boy at Mom's house. And I was like, I don't know if the blanket is like an heirloom blanket or something, but there's a connection there with this blanket. And she goes, my sister made my mom a blanket with her picture on it.
Aww, that's awesome.
That is awesome. All right, so just know that your mom and your grandmother walks with your mom. Your grandmother is walking around with your mom, right? So obviously she's acknowledging that she sees your mom. So that's one of the messages that your grandmother wants you to acknowledge, okay? Is please make sure that Grandma knows that that blanket is there. So I'm going to make sure that this recording, Joanne, goes up on my YouTube as well, because my girlfriend in here, Dorothy, who's a very dear friend of mine, is recording it, so I will put that on YouTube as well for your family to enjoy, so your mother can see this later as well. So, with that being said, she's acknowledging the blanket that's on the back of the couch or the back of the chair, just so that she knows and she's aware that what's going on and that she's there and that she's present as well, even when you don't think she is. So, moving forward now. Grandma. Aw, thank you, sis. Look, Dorothy's on it. She says, your timestamp for Grandma is 16 minutes, 18 seconds. I love you. God, you guys make my job so peaceful and so easy. Thank you. So, what is it about? There's a, okay, there's a window. The window that's coming up is almost like a bay window that Grandma is showing me. I don't know if you have a bay window at your house or if Mom has a bay window at her house. But the bay window, she wants to talk about the bay window. I think that's maybe because of the fact is that she's showing me where she's standing, like looking out this bay window, okay? So there's something that has to do with the bay window as well. She wants to acknowledge that. Her presence is very, like, well known around your house and around your mom's house. She does not, like, leave. 313 here, baby. That's a beautiful number. So, like, Grandma's around all the time. She doesn't leave a lot. She, you know, her presence is really there. Excuse me. There's a bay window in her home. Okay, Grandma stands in front of that window a lot and looks out that window. Sometimes you or your mom will catch glimpses out of the corner of your eye of a shadow. Okay, that's Grandma. All right? That's Grandma's energy. That's Grandma. So don't be afraid if you catch it. It happens to us because our eyes don't perceive light the way that it happens. So that's why we see shadows and orbs out of the corners of our eyes, okay? So if you see those shadows out of the corner of your eye by that bay window, don't freak out. That's Grandma. It's okay. It's not anything scary, all right? It's just how our eyes perceive that light. We can't see it directly on. It's almost like when you take a photo, like so many paranormal investigators can capture orbs and light and stuff with photos. It's just because of the way the light's directed, all right? Grandma wants to talk about a wreath. There's a wreath, or there is an object that is like of a wreath that is on the front door of Mom's house. There's a wreath on the front door of Mom's house. There is some type of welcoming wreath, welcoming sign on the front of Mom's house. Might be your house, but I really think it's Mom's house. And whatever's up with the dimes, she's leaving you dimes or she's leaving your mom dimes. One of the two, but she keeps leaving dimes. The mat. She wants to talk about, she wanted to acknowledge something at the front door. It was like a welcoming thing at the front door. She doesn't like it. That's what she wanted to acknowledge about it. She doesn't like it. Your mom will know more of what that means than anything. And not that it matters. She's just being her, and she's literally just like, I don't like it. It's okay. The spirit still has their opinions, okay? Their personality doesn't change. It still stays the same, okay? So for whatever reason, she wanted me to acknowledge the mat, and she doesn't like it. The blanket she loves, but the mat she does not. Was Grandma like an interior like decorator? Did she like take a lot of pride in decorating things? That's the way she's making me feel. Like, with all these things, like, she's like, I love the blanket, I hate the mat. It's like, what? Was she, like, into the interior? She's showing me, like, decorations and stuff like that. Like, she was, like, really big on different, like, sceneries within her home and stuff like that. This is funny. She's got a great sense of humor. Your mom built, but my mom built her a home in Mexico. Okay. Something to do with like the design of it. She approves of the design of it. Okay, there's a design. So whatever that is, so the design of the home or whatever, she approves of the design of the home. She loved it. That's what she wants me to acknowledge. She wants me to bring up the dimes again. I don't know if you're finding dimes. I don't know if your mom is finding dimes, but she wants me to acknowledge the number, the dimes. Moms, she is funny. She is very funny. Grandma wants me to acknowledge a certain time. There's a certain time that your mom is waking up. I don't know if this is around 3 a.m. I don't know if it's around 2 a.m. There's something between the hours of 2 to 3 a.m. or 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. And she is waking up between those hours. It's because she feels grandma around. So just know, tell your mom can see this, that she's waking up between 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 a.m. Spirit's waking her up. It says grandma waking her up. It's been happening for a little while. I just want to make that correlation as well. All right, she's now definitely pulling her energy back. She loves you so very much. She is with you all the time, Joanne. Thank you for opening your space to me. Thank you for the love, and thank you for the confirmation as well. I greatly appreciate that. My pleasure. I'm grateful to be able to bridge that gap for you today. So thank you. It's been an honor. I don't know what that is, though, with that, so I'll please share that with Mom, okay? And I will put this on my live so that Mom can see it. And like Dorothy said, Grandma came in at 16 minutes and 18 seconds, so. All right. Sandra, where are you?